Dubai Eye 103.8.
Live at the new Mercedes-Benz Brand Center on World Radio Day.
Right, and Richard is out exploring the brand centre. Let's see if we can find him.
Yeah, here with Thomas Schulz, who's the General Manager for Passenger Cars at Mercedes-Benz Gargash Entreprises. Morning, Thomas. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Richard. Thank you very much for having me on your show.
Tell me about this brand centre, because you and I have been here 20 years or so, and we know the format for selling cars in Dubai. Big box, Sheikh Zayed Road, full of cars and car salespeople. And yes, you've got cars here, but 2/3 of this place is like an art gallery. I bumped into your curator earlier on today. Why the need to change?
Well, we wanted to move away from the traditional automotive retail concept, and that's why we decided to build this beautiful brand center here in Dubai Design District, where we have the ability to blend technology, art, fashion, design, and culinary delights all under one roof. So we really wanted to move away from this transactional showroom concept.
Is that a risk? Because the old format works. You had a 27% increase in car sales last year.
Well, the old format works, but we are evolving into a luxury brand, and this is what we want to give to our customers, a luxurious automotive retail experience.
So it's an art gallery. You've got a curator. How did you make that decision? Because that's a big investment. You're giving a lot of space to that. It's time, effort, money. How did you make that decision?
Well, this is to elevate the experience for our customers, to offer something new, something that hasn't been there before, and you don't find such a concept anywhere in the world. We are unique, and we are the first in the world to have such a concept.
Well, it certainly looks the part. I'll give you that. Absolutely no question at all. But let's talk about, we're the business breakfast. Let's talk about the numbers. Last year for Gargash Enterprise, Mercedes-Benz, 27% increase in car sales. Now, I know the economy's doing well. 27% is not too shabby. How did you do that?
It was a fantastic year for us. And yes, with 27%, we had the best growth for Mercedes-Benz, for any Mercedes-Benz market in the region, probably even the best growth of any market worldwide. Well, how did we do that? We grew in all segments. We have a very strong demand in Dubai. The market is strong, the economy is strong. Our product portfolio is amazing. We grew, for example, with electric vehicles by 225%. So we more than tripled our sales in electric vehicles, and that, of course, contributed. But then also the other products that we have are equally as strong. Take, for example, our Maybach product range. Almost every fourth S-Class that we sell is an S Maybach. Almost every third GLS SUV that we sell has a Maybach badge on it. And almost every fourth car that we sell is a high-performance AMG vehicle. So that obviously contributes to that tremendous growth that we had last year.
You're not driving volume by just churning out low-end cars, entry-level cars, are you?
We are going top-end.
Which is good to hear from your business perspective. If we look at those electric vehicle sales, Brandy and I were chatting about those numbers before we came on air today. The figure we've been quoted for EV sales in the UAE generally is about 4% of the market from industry sources, but 11% of the cars you sold were electric vehicles. That is way ahead of the industry average. Talk to me through that.
Well, I think first of all, it's because of the amazing product portfolio that we have. We are offering cars in many segments. We have electric SUVs, we have electric high-end luxury sedans, business or mid-size luxury sedans. So we're covering quite a lot with our product portfolio, and I think that also contributes to the overall 11% of our total sales.
If we look at the more affordable end of the spectrum, and that's a relative term when we're talking to Mercedes-Benz, but one of your big sellers was the C-Class, your relatively small or mid-size saloon car. What's driving sales at that level, 200,000-300,000 dirhams, in both ICE cars, internal combustion engine, and also electric vehicles?
Well, for the C-Class, I think we have a fantastic value for money proposition. It's an amazing car at a very attractive price. You get a lot of car for your money.
So how much can I drive one out for today? C-Class. If I say, Thomas, okay, my budget's limited at the moment, but I really want a Mercedes C-Class. What's the cheapest one I can drive out today?
Well, you'll get it just below 300,000 dirhams.
Just below 300,000 dirhams. Right. And in terms of electric vehicles, same question. What's the minimum price I can drive one out of the showroom today?
You're also talking below 300,000 dirhams, so it would be somewhere around 270,000 dirhams.
But looking at your notes, you say one of the challenges that you face in terms of selling more electric vehicles is not the lack of appetite for them, it's the charging infrastructure. That's the case globally, it's the case here as well. Explain that to me.
Yeah, electric mobility is still somewhat in its infancy, and so is also the charging infrastructure. And it's not only the public charging infrastructure, it's also about getting permits for home charging solutions. Our customers sometimes face difficulties to have a wall box installed to get the necessary permits. And without a wall box at home, without the ability to charge a car from your home, I do understand that not everybody in the end decides then to go electric.
So
yet.
What is the solution to that, particularly for people who live in apartments?
Well, I think the solution is in the end a political solution. And the UAE have an electric vehicle policy which foresees that by 2050, 50% of the cars on the road are to be electric. So and we're going along with that.
Let's talk about SUVs. We still love our SUVs here in the UAE, and you guys are no different. The G-Wagon or G-Class is something of a UAE icon. I know it's a global car, a German car, but the UAE has embraced it. And at the back here, we're in Dubai Design District. I can see the diggers. You're building an off-road test track in the middle of Dubai Design District. I didn't see that one coming.
That is right. By May, we are going to open our Mercedes-Benz Off-Road Experience Center. So you're right, this is a test track, an off-road test track in the middle of a city. And this is to, again, elevate the customer experience. We are going to offer our customers, along with their customer journey, a test drive on the SUV test track. So we're doing that for our customers. And this is, among other things, also to showcase the capability, the off-road capability of our SUVs, and of course of the iconic G-Class.
Well, I know how popular they are with members of ruling families here. I was down at the World Government Summit yesterday, lots of G-Wagons outside with very low single-digit number plates on them. What is it about the G-Wagon and this market? When you speak to your colleagues back in Germany and they go, why do you need so many of these very expensive but slightly boxy, retro-looking cars?
I think because they just look amazing in Dubai.
Well, it certainly works whatever you do. Whatever you have been doing works, but you're doing things differently now as well, not resting on your laurels. 27% increase last year. You think double digits this year? 27% is a big number to hit again.
Well, I'm not sure if we're going to hit 27% again, but certainly we are aiming to go double digit again.
Best of luck with that, Thomas. Thanks very much indeed for joining us today. Thanks very much indeed for inviting us down here to the Mercedes-Benz Brand Center. We are down here at Dubai Design District. It is open. Even Brandy Scott approves of the coffee down here, and she is a very tough audience when it comes to coffee. Talking of which, Brandy Scott, back to you.
Yeah, Brandy Scott's also potentially solved her "what new car do I want" issue, although I'm not sure that the one on display is actually for sale, because there's a bit of a museum down here for anyone who is both an auto or a modern art lover. More on the Brand Center to come, plus we'll be looking at what's happening at the World Government Summit.
By 103.8.
Join the conversation.